I'm here with Dale Vince from Patriotic Millionaires. Thanks for speaking to me today. Our podcast is kind of politics based. So I was wondering how Patriotic Millionaires steer away, because they claim you're a non-partisan group. You must get claims of lefties and all that kind of thing thrown at you quite often. What's the
Well, I do.
yeah, as a person I know,
That's what I do.
but just in the general nature of wealth,
Oh no,
offering wealth.
well, I'll tell you what I think. I think that most of us, if we hear somebody talking about taxing rich people, we think it's going to be coming from the left side of life, somebody with less money. You know, it's that kind of radical lefty thing. And that's what's different about this organization.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of very rich people saying, do you know what? We should pay more tax.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree. So budget next week. What you're hoping for? Realistically.
Well, I'd like to see a wealth tax.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to say that.
Probably
that's
unlikely
true.
though, right?
But, you know, I'd like to see energy bills coming down. I'd like to see VAT come off of energy and go on flying, for example.
Yeah.
There are a bunch of stealth taxes in our energy bills that we could...
Not to get run over.
Okay. You chose the middle of the road for me.
I know, sorry.
So there's a bunch of subsidies, stealth taxes in our energy bills. And if we created a progressive approach to pricing, we could create a tax-free zone at the bottom end of consumption for the very poor people,
Right.
and then spread that cost further up consumption growth, a progressive tariffs. But overall, I want to see a more fair tax system. Taking VAT off energy and putting it on flying takes it from a necessity to a luxury. So that kind of thing is what I'd like to see.
Yeah, absolutely. And what's holding the government back?
Fear, I would say. Fear of the right-wing media.
Yeah, that
Fear of their reaction. Maybe there is fear that rich people will leave the country and stuff like that, but the facts don't support that narrative, right? That people will leave. Most people like living in our country. And if you've got more than 10 million quid, are you going to uproot yourself to avoid paying 200 grand a year, which you won't miss?
No.
You're going to uproot yourself and your
course.
family for that?
No, it's pretty performative. People that are making the big claims, they're all off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rubbish. And this organization gives the lie to that claim because it's a group of millionaires. They've done polling. Most millionaires support a wealth tax.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we're patriotic people like just about everybody in our country. We care about our country. We care about poverty, inequality, and all of that stuff. We see the need to fund things that you know our economy desperately needs, and we see the concentration of wealth at the high end and the absolute lack of enough money just to feed yourself at the bottom end. And we say do something about it.
Thank you. That's good for me.